I give you some news here, or maybe something to maybe excite fans. Dave Burkett just tweeted this out. Sam LaPorta said he got some reps in at practice today and is optimistic about playing on Sunday.
We are back. Yes. Oh, don't get me excited. If he plays, it makes me flip my selection.
He got some reps in.
He got some reps in at practice today.
You know what this is, though. This is all like you want the Rams to prepare for him, even if you know you have no intention of playing. Mm-hmm. I don't want to get too excited, Kenny, and then Sunday he's out there in a construction barrel.
I was about to say, this is like last year or so when Corum went out for the first snap against Ohio State and then was done for the rest of the game.
Correct. All week he kept saying, I'm going to try to play. I'm going to play.
Yeah.
You're right.
Listen, we'll take it as a small positive and move it along. Let's go to Kevin 97.1. What's up, Kev?
Hey, what's up, guys?
How are you?
I'm a long-time fan, listener here. What's up, Rico and Mike? Just want to hurry up and touch base. I know we were calling about the ticket thing, but
yeah.
I do want to kind of touch base on what you guys were just talking about, man, because the whole Sam LaPorta issue, man, I feel like we shouldn't rush him. Like, I mean, obviously, if it is a bone bruise, I'm glad it was nothing more serious, but and the fact that we do have a solid offense, obviously our defense is getting stronger now. I say we rest him, man. Maybe play the little chess game of, not letting them know if he's going to play or not, but then, sit him. And then that way we can just make him and make sure he's healthy enough for the next round if we make it. I feel like we're going to play a good game. I feel like with the home field advantage, the crowd's going to really play a big factor in there. So I'm really not too worried about the Rams, but just to touch base, though, and get to what I was calling for about the season ticket thing. So me and my buddies, there's 5 of us. We have season tickets. We're in 101, row 10, right by the tunnel. And we basically made a pact this year. Like, we went to every home game, and we basically said, if we go to the playoffs, we are going to the home game, the first home game. We've already had offers for tickets for over $1,000 for our tickets a piece. And we've all turned them down. And I know we sound crazy, but
no.
This is something, man, as a fan, dude, like you guys were saying, man, I mean, no offense. I mean, I'm a huge Michigan fan too. And, this has been a great year for football for us, man. I mean, not just with the Lions, but just all around. And I don't know whether or not, I'm 38 years old. And, like you said, we haven't seen a playoff game at home since 1991. I don't know if I'm ever going to see one again.
No.
So for me, this is nostalgia. This is just something that's going to, put the icing on the cake for me for my bucket list and my friends. So, I mean, money couldn't buy that from us, man.
No, I don't think you're crazy at all.
No.
Kevin, that's why we did the topic. I don't think people are crazy. It all depends on what it means to you and where you're at in life and the rest. And it's really, look, Detroit is the epicenter of the playoff weekend. It's the most expensive wild card game in the history of the NFL. And it's fascinating to see what people are willing to do. And look, we're getting into 0 hour. If you're going to go to the game, you're buying in the next 24 hours. If you're selling, you're doing it in the next 24 hours. Right. So, yeah, I don't think
it's crazy, though, the setup, though, that the fact that we're playing the Rams. Like, I mean, I would have never expected that. Like, beginning of the season, if somebody would have said, hey, Matthew Stafford's coming in, you guys are going to play your first home game against Stafford and the Rams, I'd have been like, man, you're crazy, dude. You're lying. Like, this is just – I mean, this makes it even better. I mean, I don't want to hear about the jersey bands and stuff, man. Honestly, like, if you're, if you're wearing 9 and you're wearing Honolulu blue, I don't even care what jersey you wear. Just come in there, bring the pain, bring the energy, and let's let that home field advantage really take advantage for us, man. And I'm the end of that going, and I thank you guys, man, for getting me through work weeks every week, man. I love your guys' show. Keep doing what you're doing, man, and God bless, man. I'm going to go Lions, baby.
Appreciate you, Kev. I sincerely, you guys know this. I've been saying it for a year. You're going to win the division. You're going to win a home playoff game. I do not want to be here next week if they lose. I do not want to do those shows. I want them to win. No fan base deserves it more. You guys, the LaPorta thing has given me some real pause. And you know what? The fact that the Rams are red hot, the fact that they attack what your weaknesses are, yeah, it scares me a little bit. It does. But I know that this fan base is going to do their level best. It's going to be the best home field advantage in the league this week.
They will. The LaPorta thing, I need to see what he's going to actually do during the game. Like, it's going to be a whole lot of posturing beforehand. I've seen it go before. If nothing was being said and they just kind of rolled him out there, I would feel a lot better. But the fact that you got to keep telling people, oh, no, he's doing this and he's doing that, it normally means it's a smokescreen. That's me. That's how I see it. Because if he could do well, you almost want it to be a surprise. Like, wait a minute.
It'll be a game time decision.
Yeah.
Well, what do you mean? Well, we'll
figure it out in the game time. Right.
That's fair. Let's go to Jeff, 97.1. What's up, Jeff?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Good,
I was hoping when I called you guys, I was gonna have my mom get called home and get hung up on, but
well, that's only when David answers to tell you there are no tickets left.
Right. So I'm a season ticket holder, first year. I fortunately bought my tickets for very cheap, and I could have sold them for, like everybody said, I'm in the club level, for about $2,500. There's no way I'd ever sell them.
Now, okay,
Absolutely
so first
no way.
year season ticket holder, but how old are you? And you've been a Lions fan your whole life, I presume, correct?
Yes. I'm 34. I've never seen this before in my life. I'm excited.
Yeah, and Jeff, that's the thing. Like, everyone's got a story. You understand why we're talking about it. Like, these ticket prices are crazy. And
Absolutely.
it's just about what would it take for you to sell. And if your answer is there's nothing within reason. Like, if somebody rolled up to you tomorrow and's like, listen, I'm going to give you $15,000 a seat. Well, it might be a different answer. Mm-hmm. Or it might not.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, it's funny because my wife was like, hey, if we get a second playoff ticket, we should probably sell those to pay for next year. And I was like, no, I'll sell yours.
No, because Jeff, I was going to say, no. It's addicting because, Jeff, if you go to this game and they win, there's no way you're selling next week's game, especially if it's at home.
I have to be the opposite of DJ.
Well, yeah, I mean,
that means you go to the game and they win.
Yeah, like that's Jeff goes to the game, they win. When DJ goes, forget it. They shouldn't even kick it off.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for him and I'm gonna have him kicked out. So,
sir, politely leave.
Yeah, kindly leave. Jeff, best of luck. Go ahead.
Thank you. Did you guys also? Sorry, one more thing. Did you guys see that Jerry Jacobs post on Twitter that he said, "Thank you, Detroit"?
No, we just were informed by Evan and David. They cut him.
Yeah. They did cut him. Wow.
Yeah, I'm not overly surprised. He's been phased out.
I mean, basically relegated to special teams.
So,
do you think that they're going to put C.J. Gardner-Johnson at corner?
Well, he's everywhere. He's a heat-seeking missile. They play him everywhere. I mean, I like C.J. Gardner-Johnson primarily. I like him at the line of scrimmage. I like him in run support. I like him covering the flats. That's just not a guy I really want 40 yards down the field. They have options. They have options at the safety position they've never had.
Yeah.
Now, how they deploy it all, again, what's the injury report? What do we get on? All right, how's McNeil doing? How's Houston doing? What do we have?
Yeah.
They have options.
Did they get rid of Jacobs to bring Houston back?
I go to David for that answer. 248-539-9797. We get to the people. Football today, a lot to do. 97.1.